Vegas Live with Ninon, live in 3, 2.
Welcome back to Vegas Live. I'm Ninon, your host. And of course, I just told you with the last interview that we're actually going live on YouTube. So it obviously worked, and we're back again. And, you know, Nick, my producer, is making sure everything's all balanced out there. I have Shamise and Madeline with me, and they are actually Vegas, and they're absolutely amazing. But they're in the foundation business, which means they try to raise money for, I believe it's called the Angels or something.
Angels.
Because you have to remember, I never pre-interview anybody. I'm just lucky enough to remember their names. Shamise, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm absolutely amazing. So you are too. You call it the Angels.
Angels Haven Charity.
Yes. Avon's Haven Charity. How lovely. And what exactly do you do?
Well, we are in the business of raising money and accepting donations for our homeless, our veterans in need, survivors of domestic violence, anyone who's really in need of a place to stay. We direct them. We don't give them a place to stay. We just direct them to where they can go.
So you know all the places around Vegas to stay. Now this is really quite amazing because I've been around Vegas a little bit, and I've been driving around and seeing what's going on, and I see some boarded up places, and I think to myself, now wouldn't that be great for the homeless, or wouldn't that be great for our 16,000 homeless children?
Yes.
Am I out of step when I say 16,000?
You're correct.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
That number's not elaborated. Number one, number two, the number hasn't changed. I haven't seen it go down to 14,000. It's staying right at 16,000.
Right.
What is that telling me? No one out there is helping.
Right.
Yes.
So I see
agree.
these boarded up places that could easily be a place for some of the, not to live forever,
Right.
but like a transitional home or place. Do you agree with me?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, 'cause
That's
I see
a goal
houses.
of ours in the future. We're new. We're very new. We just started in July of this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
From where?
Well,
We're
from
from
Vegas.
Yeah, from Vegas. That's a good idea. But what made you do this then? Did you have just seen enough? And
I've actually created this Angels Haven charity from the bottom up,
Okay.
from ground up. I've had this vision for years, and I couldn't afford to build a nonprofit organization.
Okay.
I finally, had the chance this year, and I said, why not? Give back to the community like they've given to me.
They've given to you. So
as well.
when you turn around and say they've given to you, what happened to you for them to give to you?
I've had some hard times, without food before, and
See, these stories we don't hear. We don't actually have people say that I was without food.
Oh yes, I had
You
some
were
hard
without
times.
food. Both of you.
Yes.
So you were both homeless at one time?
Yes.
At one point, yes.
At one point.
Separate points.
Yeah,
Yes.
separate points. Yeah, of course
Yes.
you weren't. So how did you find each other?
But we work together.
You worked together,
yes.
and I see.
Yes.
So you found a great match for both of you to
Yes.
actually help. And you call yourselves angels, isn't that lovely? I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
I think that's wonderful. And what has been the most tragic thing that you see in Las Vegas?
Unless it's just the amount of children that are homeless. It's ridiculous. It's so frightening because the children, they're our future. It's always
They're
been
children.
right? And
They're under
our
18.
hope. The ones that are under 18.
Yeah, they're under 18.
Yes,
That are homeless.
they're the ones that need the most help, and for one reason or another, they don't have that. So we would like to
Is it because
help that out.
I don't see much out there except when I sort of open my big mouth, which is, it's always big and it's always open, and it's always talking about the homeless kids. Only because I had a show called Voices of Tomorrow for 16 years. And I gave the children a platform to talk out, and that was from many charities. A lot of charities that I actually served, and I had the children from those charities come on the show. I even had the children from Juvenile Hall. I did 5 shows from Juvenile Hall, taking my cameras into Juvenile Hall. And I'm looking at all these kids, 800 kids in one Juvenile Hall, and there's a line waiting to go in.
Yes.
This is
Not
in Los
come out.
Angeles.
Wow.
I haven't even attacked this area yet, but I can't. The reason I don't do children now is because I'm on the internet and I don't want to be sued in case they
Right.
say something and somebody, you said this and you made the child say this, and I thought I don't need any of that. But we did do it for 16 years, and it was amazing.
That is
But
beautiful.
so it's not only children in Vegas. There's also children in Los Angeles, all over the
Right.
world.
All over
actually.
the world.
all over.
Different
All over the
countries.
world.
Yes.
So as women, there's 3 women sitting here. Since we're the bearer of children,
Yes.
what is going on?
Well, right now, my daughter, who's in high school right now, she has a couple of. She's come to me at least 3 times so far. It's, I have a friend who's homeless and he doesn't have any food, or I have a friend who doesn't have any shoes. What do we do? So we have a lot of we have left, abundance
So
at
you've
home.
got children helping children.
Yes.
So maybe this is what we need.
Yes,
Maybe
because
this
it's
is,
easier.
maybe we have to start a whole thing out there. Hey, listen to this. This would be great. Every school checks out the homeless. So, because I know that a lot of the children that are homeless do not want to tell the school they're homeless.
No.
They're
of
ashamed
course
of
not.
it.
It's
They're
very
kids.
Yes.
They're kids,
They
and they
are.
don't. They want to feel that they come from lovely home and everyone's
Yes,
there, and
of
there's
course.
nothing.
Yes.
So it's for the children to actually instigate
Right.
who is homeless, and
Yeah.
so maybe that could be a new campaign.
Yeah.
That would be great.
They talk easier to each other.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I couldn't agree with you more. So since you've only been doing this since July,
Yes.
how far have you got, and what do you need?
Oh, we could talk
Well,
about the
right now,
hurricane.
You need
right
everything.
now we need everything. Yes,
Anything and everything.
We were beginning on a really good start, but then all of the hurricanes started taking place, and we really focused in on helping the survivors of Hurricane Harvey
Houston,
Yes.
Texas.
in Houston, and then Hurricane Irma, of course.
And then we've got another one coming in. Was it
another
Mary
one.
or something?
Maria?
Maria. or
Maria,
something.
yeah.
I don't know. Someone's coming
Yes.
in,
And then
invading
there
the
are two
territory.
earthquakes. Right. So right now we're doing a campaign to send. Well, we're actually driving down to Houston, Texas, in November to deliver a lot of donations that we've collected so far.
Okay.
So we are accepting pretty much anything.
What about clothes?
Clothes, shoes, toys for the kids, books, non-perishable food items, hygiene products, you name it, we'll accept it. Gift cards, they really need gas cards for like the Shell station or a Valero down there.
Okay.
Anything.
Now
that-
you're going to Houston for that one.
Yes.
So what's happening with Florida? And
We'll be mailing stuff out.
Yeah.
as
You're
far
mailing
as-
stuff
Yeah,
to
because we
there
can't
as
drive
well.
there. It's too much time to take off from work. And
So do you think that there's enough people in Vegas that can really help, or to step up to the podium?
if everybody
Yeah.
works together, of course.
Yes.
If we all work
Yeah.
together and we all help and we all
Yes.
do what we can do.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And help these other people
Everybody
that
do their
truly have
part.
nothing. And if you watch the television, we're not lying.
That's true.
They have nothing. I
Right.
mean, usually, like I think there's a hurricane, this Mary, whatever her name is coming into Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And they just had one.
I have
Actually
friends
hit
and
Puerto
family in Puerto Rico.
They
Yes.
hit the Dominican.
The Dominican Republic, they
Yes.
hit already.
Yes.
And I didn't know about that. I knew
Yes.
it was they headed that
Yeah, I
one.
just read it this morning that it hit Dominican Republic already.
Already, so they have a disaster.
Yes.
Okay, so now back to your foundation. How many people do you have employed, and is just the two of you? That's just the two of you.
And we also
We
have
have
one more,
volunteers,
but
yeah.
he likes to be behind the
behind the
scenes.
scenes.
He
He
likes to
says,
be
"I don't
behind-
want to be in the camera."
Right.
Well, that's okay.
I
That's
drank.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. But you see how happy they are. How happy they are to help other people.
Yes. Yes.
Because you've been so fortunate yourself.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, of
And you have
course.
happy faces.
Yes.
So, a foundation. What exactly do people think of foundations now? Because I know there's been a lot of controversial
Of
things
course,
going
with Red
around.
Cross
Right.
and FEMA, the things you hear on the
Well,
news.
the things you
and-
have, but also the true things. I had a foundation myself, so I do happen to know where money goes and what happens. And when it goes to administration, it just eats me up. So what
Right.
I did, I used to help children with scholarships, and I would give it directly to the school.
Yes.
So that was my easiest way to get around it all. How do you get around? How do you overcome what you're doing, that it really does go to where you're saying it's going?
We try to exercise 100% transparency.
Everything.
We Facebook pretty much everything.
We're
That's
on,
good.
we're on there. We show what
Yes.
people actually, because we wanted to thank Jump on the Mic and
And, Source Realty.
Mingus over here as
Yes.
well for all the donations, and Source Realty. A whole bunch of
Right.
people already
So
donated.
keep telling everyone. I mean, I don't mind.
Thank you.
Go ahead, give them
And
shout out their
leave a
name.
mess to us.
Yes,
They're
leave the mess to
very,
us. There's a whole
helpful.
bunch of donors that have
Right.
already donated to us, and we're recording it as we drive down to Houston, Texas, so you can see where your donations are going and your money and
Right.
gift cards. And we're already working with a nonprofit in Houston, Texas,
Blooming Butterfly.
Blooming
Okay.
Butterflies.
Yes.
Hello, out
Women
there.
butterflies. Hey,
Michelle.
how are
Hey,
you?
Houston.
We've got the angels and the butterflies together. Nick, you have a question?
Yes, they want to know if Facebook, would you consider Facebook a good paper trail?
Yes, we document everything on Facebook. If there's nothing on Facebook at Angels Haven Charity Corp, is our Facebook handle, then you can go to our Facebook, our website, which is www.angelshavencharity.org, and you can see pictures. You can even send us a message and ask if you want. We have
Very
nothing
open.
to hide.
Nothing to hide.
Right.
Nothing to hide.
Everything we're doing right now is coming out of our pockets.
Right.
Okay.
So our paychecks.
So your paychecks, and you have children?
Yes.
I have 3. She has 3.
Yes.
You both have 3 children?
Yes.
Now the question is, do you both have husbands?
No. Single moms.
Yes.
How did I know that? How did I know that? You see,
Because they're sitting next to us.
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's only one thing wrong with that. Do both your men that provided you with 3 children each, do they help you?
Yes.
Not mine.
Yours doesn't help,
No.
but
Mine
yours
does,
does
yes.
help.
Yes.
And they're his 3 children.
Yes.
Okay, so he helps with them.
Yes.
Does he help as much as you feel he should?
Yes. Yes.
He
He's
does.
a good provider. Yes.
He's a good provider. Also, you're pretty
yes.
lucky.
I'm.
Yeah.
You're on the right. He's on the
Yeah,
right
I'm
side of the
lucky.
tracks. You well, this is hard for
it's
you.
very new to us. We were together for 17 years before we split up. So
Okay.
now it's kind of
And
it's a
how old are
rocky
your
situation.
children?
My oldest is 17. I have a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old.
A 10-year-old. So they're pretty much not grown up, but they can survive on their own.
Yes.
If you're out to work and
Yes.
everything else. So you've got the 14-year-old to look after the 10-year-old and the
I have the
17-year-old.
14-year-old look after the 17-year-old.
Oh, the 14-year-old looks after the 17-year-old. I can understand what you mean. Absolutely, 100%.
Yes.
What is the hardest time about being a single parent? What goes through your minds when you both have to leave for work and your children are in school? What goes through your mind leaving them and sort of actually letting other people, the trust of other people looking after your kids?
You feel guilty at
yeah.
times, like any single parent.
Yeah.
You know, just feel guilt because you wish
Right.
you could be at home,
Yeah.
parent, take care of
To
them.
take care of them.
Yeah.
And that goes. Now, before your husbands left, did you have the ability to stay home with the kids? Or?
Yes,
You
I
did?
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're both of you still. That's really tough. That's
I loved
tough.
it. I
Right.
loved it.
Well, you're a mother.
Yes.
I mean, and don't tell me that looking after 3 children is.
It's
It's
not
not a
hard.
walk in the park.
Sometimes it is hard though.
Right, but sometimes
But it's love.
But it's
yeah,
joy.
It's
so
joy
much
and
I love
love.
them to death.
Lauren and Joe. So, what would you like to give a message to the single women parents out there?
You can
not
do it.
give up. Yes, it's going to be hard, but it's not impossible. Just look at your children's faces and realize that everything you do is for them.
And breathe.
Yes,
Yes.
breathe and get a
Breathe.
massage. Do not feel guilty about getting a massage, getting a pedicure, manicure. Do it because when you're happy, your children see that, and that makes them happy.
That's a wonderful message out there. And your message?
Same as
Same
her.
as,
Same
yeah.
thing. I mean, she just took it right
Listen,
out
I
of
don't
me.
have 3 children, but I'm going to go out
Yes.
and I'm going to relax. I'm going to get a
Yes,
pedicure. I'm going to
that's
get a
right.
manicure.
That's right.
Yes.
What woman
Yeah,
doesn't
a
want
woman,
that?
a woman has to
Right.
pamper herself
That's
sometimes.
right. Take care of
Just to
yourself
continue
first.
with the
Yes.
life out there. The
course.
life isn't hard. Life is not hard. Life is only when you make it hard, it becomes hard. So think of how positive these 2 are, very positive. Smiles on your faces. Not only are they single parents and they have 3 children each, they now have a foundation to give to others. Hey, that's pretty much of a challenge out there.
Yeah.
So don't forget to donate them. How do they donate to you again?
You can go to our Facebook page at Angels Haven Charity, or you can go to our website, www.angelshavencharity.org, or you can give us a call, 1-800-205-8913.
Amazing, that's absolutely wonderful. And don't forget to think about when you go to sleep tonight in that lovely, warm, cozy bed. Think about the 16,000 homeless children. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon. Now I can breathe.
Now I can relax my shoulders.
You're amazing.